Hello, let's nut tomato seeds together. So we are going to start by using cocoa peat. You can see the name, organic cocoa peat. We pour it into a bowl. In this case, the cocoa peat has been open for a while, so you are going to use your finger to crush it a little bit before making use of it. You can also just directly pour water into it and then crush it. It will work both ways. So in this case, we are crushing it first before adding water to it. So at this stage, when you are done crushing, you apply manure. You can either or not apply it. Though applying manure will make it make your seedling grow better. If you are not applying manure, that means when they are in tray, you are going to apply a fertilizer, a balanced fertilizer. So in this case, you add manure to it, then you mix together with a little bit of water. You can use a lot of water, just squeeze the excess water out when you are done. So you just crush and then mix with water. You can see that it's not too wet, it's just moist and damp. Very good. You can see the water that is being squeezed out of it. Just squeeze the water out. So then we are going to use our 200 cell tray, and that's 200 cell. We are going to use it to nurse our seedling. So this is the manure has already been added here. You can see how soft and it feels very good that when touching it feels very good. So you just you can see the texture. Then we are going to fill our tray now, cell by cell. That's 200. You can see it's 10 by 20. So we are going to add the mixture, our cocoa peat mixture. We call it medium in family. Medium, that's our medium for growing our seedling. So we add it. I'm just going to firmly press it down so that it will enter the holes properly, and it won't be empty at the bottom while the top is full. So you are going to repeat the process. We are nursing like around 3 trays. So this is tray 1. We fill it like that. If you mix your mixture, if they are too little, you add more to it, then you add water. If it's too much, you can just dry it out once you are done, and you keep it for use later on. Just make sure you store it properly, so that it will not be contaminated. You can always dry up what it did not finish to avoid wastage, especially when you are starting small. So we are done with tray 1. We are going to move on to the second one. I did not show the video of the third one here, so we'll mix the third one too. The second one in this case, I'm going to mix the second one too. So make sure you fill your tray properly to avoid empty spaces at the bottom. You even realize that it's empty at the bottom when you are trying to create holes for your seeds. That's when you're trying to drop the seed in. So in tomato farming, the basic is that you have to make sure your seeds grow properly. That's the first step. That's like the foundation of growing a successful tomato. A healthy tomato seedling. It starts from your medium, how you mix it, the kind of fertilizer you feed them. So here we are done with the 2 trays. We are going to place them on top of each other now to create holes. This is a faster way of creating holes for your seeds. So you don't need to use the bottom of a pen or something. So you just place 2 on top of each other. Make sure they are aligned properly, so as not to damage your tray. You align it properly. You can see the bottom of each is touching the top of another one. So you then press it, not too strongly. Don't damage your tray. Just press it firmly, and then it will create the holes in it. You can see how I'm doing it here. Just press it gently, gently, gently. Then this is the reveal. You can see this is a tray that was well filled. You can see the hole. It's not too deep, so don't press it too much. You don't want it too deep that your seed will find it hard to germinate. So you are going to press it just a bit. You can always lift it when you are pressing. Maybe you press a bit first, then lift it to see the amount of energy you are going to add to press it, so that the hole will not be too deep. If it's too deep, you can always cover it up again, then redo it. No hard feelings. So why we don't want our holes to be too deep is that it will be hard for your seed to break through the top. If it's too deep, you know, you have to cover it up again. So if it's too deep, so they will struggle to come out. But when it's not too deep, just shallow, it will be very easy for them to break out and they will germinate quicker. You can see it. So if you see some spots that did not do well, you can cover it up, and then you see there are some spots here that did not do, so you just cover it up and you make more holes. So now we are about to nurse our seed. We are nursing both Padman and Platinum. Cobra 26. This is Cobra 26 seed. We are using it, and Padma. So in this case, we are going to nurse the Cobra first. So that's it. You're going to put one tomato seed, one seed in each hole. Since this is 200 cell, we don't want any two. Two can drop by mistake, no hard feelings. You can just leave it like that, or if you can remove it, it will be better for you to remove it. So that's what we are going to do. We're going to fill up the whole tray one by one. So you can see that it's not easy to nurse tomato seed, because the seeds are pretty small and you are going to drop them one after the other. So imagine you nursing 10 trays, 15 trays, 20, especially when you don't have other people helping you. So you have to calm down and nurse. If sitting position is best for you, you use it. If standing is best for you, just make sure you are concentrated. And then you're going to drop the seed. You make sure you drop all the seed first before covering. So in this case, as it's still open, if someone were to call me, I leave the tray, or I get busy, I do something else, then come back to it, I'll be able to know where I stop. Not that we have to be looking for it. Where are my seed? Where did I stop? Where did I stop? So you just drop it like this. You'll be able to see the holes where you missed. When you are checking later, you'll be able to know if you missed something. So you just fill it up one after the other like that. That's how you do it if you are doing more than one tray. Though I hear there are some technologies that are helping with nursing faster, but for now we are doing it with hand. So you're going to drop your seed one after the other. Then when you are done, you just cover it up. So this is what Cobra 26 seed. This is what it looks like. It is blue in color, and the reason why it's in nylon in this case is that it was in that can. So 5 grams was measured out of the can, and 5 grams went for 16,000 naira. 16,000. So the Padma seed is pink in color. I think I will make a video of the Padma seed later so you can view it. We are now almost done with our seed placement. This is the last row of the second one. So once you are done, you move on to the next. So you can, don't forget to like, comment, share, and also subscribe if you are not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, because I will be sharing the process from the beginning down to the end, the problems, the advantages, everything that happens during this process will be shared. So click that subscribe button now. So now we are going to cover it up. We'll cover it up now. You can see that there's no much space extra on top. No much extra on top. So we are going to add cocoa peat, medium. We're going to add medium on top to cover it. Just lightly sprinkle it on top. Just lightly sprinkle cocoa peat on top of it. You can see. Then you just cover it up. You press it gently just to spread. Here, press to spread, not to dip it in here, so that your seed will be able to germinate easily. So you just cover it up like that. Before we move them down to where they are going to germinate, repeat the process for the second one. You can see I'm doing it just slightly, then you spread it. So this is where they will stay before taking them to the nursery room, because I want them to germinate here with warmth. It will be faster. Then cover with clothes. You can also use nylon to cover it. We cover it with nylon too, just to generate warmth for them to grow, germinate faster.